Jezebel York, The Best Day of My Life by Martin Edward Harris. Narrated by Martin Edward Harris. Chapter 1. Pamela lifted her sleepy daughter Jezebel from her soft, warm bed and carried her carefully out of the room. She weighed quite a lot more now, thought Pamela, as they headed along the hallway and down the thick blue carpeted staircase towards the large modern kitchen. The kitchen was part of a spacious 10-bedroom, white-rendered brick house 10 minutes from the small village of Baring. There was a large stretch of old woodland less than a quarter of a mile away if you exited right from the driveway. In the opposite direction of about the same distance, an old discarded windmill stood next to the river. A late autumn sunrise created dull shadows on the kitchen wall, though, for some strange reason, Jezebel's toy rabbit jumped off the kitchen bench. Pamela gently sat down with Jezebel on her lap at the kitchen table, the effort considerable this time. "Are you feeling okay, baby?" replied Jezebel, who didn't appreciate her mother's fondness for carrying her downstairs any more. "You slept okay?" her mother continued. "Yes," she answered truthfully, but with a little excitement in her voice. "You didn't get hungry during the night?" She slowly answered, "No. Oh, Mummy." Was Rabbit hungry during the night? Jezebel opened her eyes and looked at her mum. "Why?" she asked with some apprehension in her voice. Pamela spoke quickly. "Well, I think that Rabbit likes my sweet potato because one was taken out of its bowl here in the kitchen. Such a chewed-up mess was left all over my clean floor tiles, Jezebel." "Did Rabbit do that?" "Yes, Rabbit did. I hope you didn't eat any sweet potato with him." Jezebel saw the concern in her eyes and cuddled into her mum for a moment and said nothing. She didn't know what to say. She didn't want to lie, but she wanted to keep Rabbit a secret, for now. "No, but, well, where is Rabbit now anyway?" "Rabbit is right over there on the kitchen bench." Pamela stopped talking because as she turned and looked, she now noticed Rabbit was no longer there. He was lying comfortably on his side on the soft blue carpet. "How did he get there?" said Jezebel's mother to herself. She turned back to Jezebel with a slight laugh. "Huh, how odd. I didn't know you could move his arms and legs around." "Brian," she called. "He's not a boy," informed Jezebel for the 100th time, though more to herself she added, "Or is he?" "Coming," said the tall, lean Brian, making his way calmly downstairs. "Would you mind waiting a moment?" he asked of his mobile phone. He looked expectantly to Pamela. "That was very funny of you to place Rabbit on the floor like that, Brian." "I didn't put him there," replied Brian plainly. "You didn't eat any of that sweet potato, did you, Jezebel?" "No, Daddy." "Ah, good. Well, yes, I'm back. Yes, excuse me for one moment again. I'm going upstairs to get dressed now, darling." Brian quickly left the room. Pamela said nothing as she heard the sound of a car rolling over the small white pebble-covered driveway. "That must be your aunt." "She's a little early," stated Pamela, looking at the tall cream-coloured grandfather clock in the entrance, which read 8:30. Jezebel took a chance and hurried over to a rabbit lay, scooped him up, then dashed out the front door to greet her aunt. Cathy closed the door of her near-new yellow Volkswagen convertible buggy and took in the view of the beautifully kept, imposing mansion that was the Yorks' residence. Cathy wore new blue jeans, white sand shoes, and a
Sample complete. Ready to continue?